So let's do a quick look here at the second part of the NCAA basketball scores update. I did this one, it's better got corrupted. So we have Howard being Maryland's Junior 67-59, and Howard is going to face Norfolk State tomorrow in the MEAC tournament final. Quinnipiac faces Fairfield in the Metro Catholic Conference Championship semifinals after they win their over the 16 Merrimack 65-51. Monmouth falls to Drexel. Brisbane Drexel Dragons defeat the Mount Athletics 70-67 overtime. Both the first two CA Championship quarterfinals went to overtime. And the 9 seed William Mary takes on the 4 seed Drexel. Grand Canyon, the 1 seed in the Western Athletic Conference tournament. They blow out Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon's a really solid mid-major. They beat Arizona State as power conference opponents. They lost to a really good mid-major. Middle Tennessee State is a really solid mid-major. They lost to them. They beat power conference Arizona State. They beat Liberty, which is a solid mid-major, especially Conference USA. Conference USA challenge. But they lost to Oregon back when they were ranked. And Oregon is still a solid team. Oregon is like 20 or 21 or close to 19 wins, so it's a solid power conference team. They lost to Arizona State, even though they're not the best team, they're still one. And they beat Arizona, which has always lost them as a mid-major, the power conference teams, or who they are. Looks good in the resume. Grand Canyon's proven one to play solid mid-major, one of the top mid-majors in the country. UC San Diego beats Hawaii, survives Hawaii 51-50 Hawaii was down big at the end of the half, first half, 41-18. They had 22-4 first quarter, UC San Diego did. And then it was 11-6. Hawaii had a little bit more better third quarter. I think they could have won that, but Hawaii was holding UC San Diego scoreless in the fourth. I mean, they held them scoreless until roughly about 2 mark in the fourth. They held them scoreless the whole fourth quarter. And from 53 seconds to the third, over the one. So like about almost 9 minutes. 8 minutes and 51 seconds. They held them scoreless from any point. Which are free throws, field goals. So that's why you can do it. So Hawaii is the 6th automatic qualifier to WBAT, with the first 4 out. You don't know who the first 4 out are, but so you got right now and then you got Portland, and you got another team, 7. So Drake defeats LA State 75-16, 60-54 Columbia overtime, and Vermont knocks off UAB, so Vermont as the 2 seed advances to the NCAA tournament. UAB as the 1 advances WBAT, which they don't want to. They'll take it, but would they rather be in the NCAA tournament? Absolutely. They'll take it as a consolation, though. And then you have WNIT, the number 3 seed. Well, after you take that bid to the WNIT, then you turn, especially when they thought their season was over. And then you turn to defeat Tarleton State, so you turn to so Tarleton State is the 2 seed. They will get the WNIT bid. They will win 66-55. It's going to be UT-Arlington and Grand Canyon in the WAC tournament final. And then you got Drake and Missouri State in the first tournament final or semifinal. And then Southern defeats Jackson State 51-47. So 6 seeds Alcorn State defeat the 3 seed Alabama and the 2 seed Texas Southern. There's always a team that's under 500 or a record that makes it to the conference tournament. Especially in a 1-bid league, they might be a team that's really solid overall. There's a really solid team in conference overall, but like they had a really tough non-conference, and they're like under 500 because of that. So, or a team like the 4 seed, 5 seed, 6 seed like this. And some of you less in conference. I put them under 500. So, and then UC Davis is the 3 seed, upsets the 2, beats the 2 seed UC right in the West Championship semifinal, 63-56. So there's gonna be 3 teams of the Big West making a postseason. UC right out in the WNIT, big the WBIT, and then UC Davis in the Big West final. Charleston makes the second seed championship semifinal with an E7 win over Delaware. Liberty blows out Louisiana Tech E53. Louisiana Tech beat them by a point in one of the regular season matchups, but Liberty just dominated them in the championship. Missouri State advances to the second Missouri Valley Conference tournament semifinal with a win, 77-70 over USC. Harvard defeats Princeton 76-67. They face Columbia in the Ivy League tournament final. Harvard and Princeton, since they were in the bubble, and because the bubble, Virginia Tech was on the bubble for a week. Bubble, just because of the fact that they might both still be in the bubble, but almost guaranteed that the winner would be in, and the loser would be swinging it out. Probably the loser would probably be in the WBIT. And then Campbell defeats Townsend 73-54. So the Campbell Camels played Charleston for the second seed championship semifinal. Middle Tennessee State defeats Western Kentucky 71-63. So we'll see who wins the Conference USA championship final tomorrow. Middle Tennessee State, the Blue Raiders, or the Liberty Flames. So they both met in the state championship final last year. They're going to meet again for 2 years in a row. And then the Belmont Bruins defeat the Northern Iowa Panthers 64-46. So Belmont, the top 4 seeds in the Missouri Valley Conference, face off 1 seed Murray State against the 4 seed Drake Bulldogs, and the 2 seed Missouri State Bears, and the 3 seed Belmont Bruins. Then we have the finals tomorrow. Toledo Balls and Ball State at 11 a.m. Eastern and CS Return 1:30 Eastern, and ESPN US the Metrolinx Athletic Conference Championship Final. Winnipeg and Fairfield 2 Eastern is Coastal Athletic Association Championship Semifinal between William Mary and Drexel. And then 2 Eastern is the Eastern Final between Central and FGCU. They're next year in the 2025-26 season. The 2026, which will be the 2026 Eastern Championship Basketball Championship for the men, hoping to play at night in prime time on ESPN or ESPN 2, probably ESPN 2 since now it's early Sunday afternoon ESPN 2, and they have to play it, then the first week they do conference tournaments, 2 weeks of conference tournaments. They have to end so they can get their final on TV. And all the men's finals are on TV, but the women's finals, 4 are not the Ohio Conference, the ASUN, Big West, and the SWAC. So, hoping to get 4 of them on. I'm surprised they could have put all of them in ESPN News, but except the ASUN. But they're hoping to do it where they do midweek, and then the ASUN final for the women will be in the afternoon on Monday, Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday afternoon. It will be on ESPN U or ESPN 2. And then the men's semifinals could be on ESPN News or ESPN U, depending, and then they do it, and then the men's final is, they get shown to more bigger ends because, some of them, they have the Missouri Valley Conference men's final on CBS, and they have some of the other games from the semis, and they have the Power Conference women's finals can get overshadowed, so they want to course, they have that, and they have the Big South men's final. They kind of get overshadowed, so they want to do it so they get more, but they're not overshadowed as much by the women's conference finals and stuff like that. And they're actually overshine. Not gonna be the last day of the East Side regular season, for the final. And then Missouri Valley Conference tournament set out the first one. Drake and Murray State at 2:30 Eastern, and 1:30 Central Eastern plus 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific East Medium. Return to ranking back tournament final. Howard Norfolk State in the back tournament final. That's up for Eastern East Mediums. 4:30 Eastern is the CAA Coastal Athletics Association Championship semifinal. That's at 4:30 Eastern, and then they play 2 hours later than they would, but they do it so that this first game, the second game, again 24 hours apart. After the first game started, pretty much, like half hour less than typically then 24 hours. First game started, and then it's a little bit earlier in the day, but at least they get a little bit more rest than they would playing if they played like they did in the afternoon session. And same with the Missouri Valley tournament. That's what they're doing as well. Just then they would play if they played their first 2 games of the afternoon session. They're actually doing an hour and a half apart. So, and then the Coastal Athletics Association Championship Summit first round, second round, quarterfinals and semifinals are ESPN or on Flow Sports, excuse me, Coastal Athletics Association. So, then the final is on CS Sports Hour. And then Belmont, Missouri State at 5 Eastern ESPN plus 4 Central. 4 Central because most of the teams are in the Central time. Almost all of them are. And then we have 5:30 Eastern. We have Alcorn State in Southern. And that's not ESPNU. It's going to be an ESPNU 10 or typically at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. After the men's games. Men's track tournament. But it's going to be live on ESPNU at 5:30 Eastern. Or ESPNU plus at 5:30 Eastern. I'm surprised they don't put like they could put the SWAC earlier. And then put the Ivy League a little bit later. Or put actually they could put the Big West even on ESPN. Leave it where it is at 6 Eastern. And then move the SWAC final to 1 or 2 Eastern. And then we get final at 4 Eastern. And then the Big West final at 6 Eastern. And I'd put all of them on ESPN News. And then the men, and then the OBC women's one could be at 4 Eastern ESPN News. And put also on ESPN Plus, but they don't, which is whatever. And then the only one that would be there would be the ASUN. I mean, maybe, or put the ASUN, they put the ASUN at maybe noon Eastern on ESPN News. But hey, you know what? It's better than having, at least, before some of these finals, when you went on ESPN, for a while, or, they might have just had, like, these finals not even televised, for a while before, like, they had ESPN 3 and ESPN Plus, like on ESPN 3 even, and deals with all these conferences. And like in the conferences, they don't look like free streaming services or, and then they kind of affiliate with ESPN Plus, ESPN. Now that they made their own, like ESPN 3 for free, and then turned into ESPN Plus, a paid one. Now that sports rates kind of became so high, and then they also promoted it to where they got like bigger and better stuff. In order to do that, they had to, supplement it by paying for it. But it's so cheap though that people want to watch like ones called like certain sports, they pay it, but you get but they're doing it so that like people want to watch like soccer only, like top international soccer again. Like they can watch like NCAA sports, like you can watch UFC, you can watch like boxing, you can watch like Formula One, like the race Formula One. So you got a whole bunch of that stuff, you know. And then you have it. Then Harvard Columbia was going to be at 5:30 Eastern ESPN News. Harvard and Columbia was going to be at 5:30 Eastern on ESPNU. Or ESPN News, excuse me. Harvard and Columbia was going to be 5:30 Eastern ESPN News. However, they decided to moved it to ESPNU. But it hasn't updated yet. And then Middle Tennessee State and Liberty round out for the Conference USA final. They met 2 years. This is the second year in a row they're meeting the Conference USA Championship final. The winner will be in the NCAA March Madness. On the site at 5:30 Eastern. And Liberty, if they lose, will be in the WBT. And we already have, speaking of WBT, we already have 7 teams are automatic qualifiers due to losing their conference tournament as 1 seed. Not when making the NCAA tournament. We have you had Albany out of the America East and Albany out of the Big West. And then you had NCAA of the Coastal Athletic Association. Then on Monday you had UNLV out of the Mountain West and UTSA of the American, both in the quarterfinals. And then on Tuesday, also on Monday, you had Gonzaga lose in the semifinals to Oregon State. And then you had, that was 5. And then you had 5 right there. And then in 6 you had James Madison losing the Sun Belt Finals to 1 seed. To Oregon State to 2, so James Madison will make the WBIT at 6. And then you had 7, which was on Thursday yesterday you had Steve Austin make the Southland final, win the Southland tournament, Southeastern LS as 1 seed. And then you had Portland make it advanced. They should be, because they were like a really tough 2 seed, like almost 30 wins. And yeah, so they should get in as that large. You have the West Coast Conference, and there's the first 4 that might qualify. So there's 20 spots left out of 32 for at-larges. So we'll see how many more at-larges shrink. You know what I mean? It's still not large if you're the first 4 out, but you're automatically qualified as the first 4 out. So if you're the next 4 out, you're not guaranteed like a spot. So and then yeah, we'll see. So we'll make it the WBIT as 1 seed. We have Quinnipiac Fairfield. Either or, I could see winning the NCAA tournament because Quinnipiac, or making the NCAA tournament because Quinnipiac did beat Fairfield in the last regular season. They both played each other. Quinnipiac won at home. So we'll see there. Can Southern get upset by Alcorn? We'll see right there. And Middle Tennessee could be Liberty. So we could potentially have like 3, maybe 2 ball steak ups of stuff. So you could have potential, I think, for like 4 more, and then tomorrow and then Sunday you could have Lehigh lose to Army, and then you could have the 1 seed lose in the Missouri Valley Conference tournament, which is Murray State. Drake could win it, Belmont could win it, Missouri State could win it, and you have a good amount of potential for a lot of 1 seeds in conference tournaments the fall. So they could bring more seeds in the WBAT. So, or more number 1 seeds in mid majors. Leaps make it to the WBAT. Is that I'm at Gophers? Because I'm a Minnesota Gophers fan. They're next 4 out in the trading predictions because they lost to Washington twice in a row. Or, I mean, not twice in a row. Because they played Washington. Then Minnesota played Michigan State. Then they lost to them. They played Washington in the conference tournament loss. So they had to beat Washington in the conference tournament and maybe make it to the quarterfinals. They have a really good shot, but even the second round, if they beat Washington, they may have more of a shot. They lost, so they were out. So no, but I mean, we'll see. They should have more of a shot to make it. That'd be kind of dirty if they didn't make it the WBT even. That'd be kind of dirty being jet, but they should make it. But even if all these 1 seeds making it, you know, it's just that maybe instead of being a top seed, 1 seed or a 2 seed, they still might, but they might be a little bit lower as well. So, because you have all these good mid majors like Portland, Gonzaga, Southeastern Louisiana, like really good like mid majors, like they're we. So, let's see. So